In this video, we'll show you top 10 things to do in Seattle. This video is based on our fun trip to this beautiful city. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. And share your own Seattle experience or ask a question in the comments below. Sponsored by an award-winning language learning software Rosetta Stone. The link is in the description. Here are our top 10 picks. Number 10. Seattle Waterfront. Seattle Waterfront is one of the most popular attractions in the city, with an array of iconic restaurants, unique souvenir shops, and other attractions. While walking around Waterfront Park and the promenade, you'll experience incredible views of the skyscrapers and Elliott Bay. Visiting the Miners Landing, the refurbished 1890s Gold Rush Pier 57 will not be complete without riding the Seattle Great Wheel or enjoying plenty of family-friendly activities and food options. If you like sea life, visiting the Seattle Aquarium is a must. The aquarium features sea animals, marine exhibits, and interactive displays, focusing on Pacific Northwest with a planned renovation to make it even bigger in the future. They even let you gently touch some of the animals. Number 9. Museum of Pop Culture. The Museum of Pop Culture, located in Seattle Center, an area dating back to the 1962 World's Fair, is a non-profit museum celebrating the creative art of science fiction, fantasy, film, and music. Visit the world's most extensive collection of artifacts from Seattle's greatest musicians and bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Jimi Hendrix, or admire memorabilia from one of the most iconic movies like Star Wars and Matrix or Terminator. You can even try playing different instruments and sneak into the studio to record your own song. The museum offers endless possibilities. Did you know that this museum was founded by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen in 2002 as the Experience Music Project? It was designed by renowned Canadian-American architect Frank Gehry, who is famous for creating Walt Disney Concert Hall in LA, Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, the Dancing House in Prague, and many more. Of course, there are other fascinating museums to discover in Seattle. Number 8. Space Needle. If you would like to explore the city from a different angle, visit Space Needle. Designated as a historic landmark in Seattle, the Space Needle is a 605 feet or 184-meter observation deck and attraction presenting a scenic 360-degree view of the city. Enjoy glass benches leaning over the tilting glass. And don't forget to experience the city from above on a revolving glass floor, the first and the only one in the world. There are other observation decks in Seattle. Check out our travel guide for more suggestions. By the way, our mobile-friendly travel guide covers the top 20 things to do in Seattle and things to know before you visit, including maps, opening hours, links to buy tickets, itinerary suggestions, and other information. Number 7. Companies from Seattle. Seattle is home to many Fortune 500 companies like Microsoft or Boeing. If you have time, explore a worldwide renowned coffee chain Starbucks with its original coffee house at Seattle's Pike Place Market from the 1970s. Don't skip Seattle Spheres, constructed by 3 glass domes or conservatories of the Amazon campus. Just around the corner, there is one of several Amazon Go stores, a cashierless convenience store. Number 6. Woodland Park Zoo. The Woodland Park Zoo, founded in 1899, is a one-of-a-kind zoological experience featuring plenty of rare animals and endangered species. It offers Washington's highest number of animals, representing more than 250 species, and it received several Best National Exhibit awards. Walk around 92 acres of land occupied by exhibits, parks, playgrounds, and other spaces. Over 1 million tourists visit the zoo every year, especially drawn to its mission to wildlife conservation. Number 5. Gasworks Park at Lake Union. Built on the grounds of a former gasification plant from the early 19th century, the city bought the site and transformed it into a public park in 1975. Gasworks Park is an internationally acclaimed project of American landscape artist Richard Haig, who gained numerous recognitions for his work in the park. Gasworks still incorporates elements of the former plant. Climb Kite Hill to get a better view of the plant and its surroundings. Check our travel guide for more information. Of course, there are plenty of other parks and beach areas in Seattle and its surroundings worth exploring. By the way, the park is set on Lake Union, a glacier lake dug by the Vashon Glacier 12,000 years ago, now a significant part of the Lake Washington Ship Canal. Here you can rent a boat, go sailing, paddle boarding, or explore the attractions on the southern part of the lake. You can even embark on a Chihuly Lake Union Loop Trail that takes you around the lake. Number 4. Pioneer Square. Pioneer Square, the city's oldest neighborhood, is a historical community in southern Seattle, where the founders settled in 1852. Since the area's early day structure was primarily wooden, Pioneer Square was almost all destroyed in the 1889 Great Seattle Fire, preserving its touch of the 19th century Richardsonian Romanesque architecture. The structures of most buildings in Pioneer Square are now made from old bricks and stones. Find more about this neighborhood's history by joining the Beneath the Streets underground tours or inside the Klondike Gold Rush National Historical Park. Pioneer Square is full of trendy bars and galleries. By the way, visit the Smith Tower, one of the world's first skyscrapers, where you can enjoy a scenic open-air view of the city. Don't skip other exciting neighborhoods in Seattle, like Fremont District with the famous Fremont Troll, or Chinatown International District with plenty of Asian food and shopping options. And that brings us to Rosetta Stone, the sponsor of this video. Use this easy-to-learn language software whenever you're planning to explore new places around the world and want to learn a new language. Rosetta Stone helps you tap into your brain's natural ability to learn new languages. Imagine it's very similar to how you learn your native language. You won't be memorizing a long list of vocabulary. You'll be seeing, hearing, speaking, reading, and writing only in your new language. That way you're ready for real-world conversations in your favorite destination. You can improve your Italian while exploring Rome, or even learn new languages while on your next adventure to Vietnam, France, Colombia, or anywhere else. We've used it to learn Spanish on our recent trip to Mexico. So before you decide to travel abroad, or even during your travels, download their easy-to-use app and start learning your next language now. Use our exclusive discount on lifetime subscription, discounted from $299 to $179. The link is in the description. Number 3. Chihuly Garden and Glass. Seattle is a glass art center, globally recognized as a glass-blowing hub. The Chihuly is an artistic collection of the work of world-renowned American glass artist Dale Chihuly. Visit Chihuly Garden and Glass, located just below the Space Needle in Seattle Center, one of his permanent exhibits in the US. Launched in May 2012, the project boasts a garden, the centerpiece glass house, 8 galleries, and a theater. The glass house is an iconic 40-foot tall structure made of glass and steel and is one of the artist's largest suspended works. You can see Chihuly's glass-blowing work, techniques, and history in a movie theater, also a place for various community gatherings and educational workshops. Number 2. Water transportation. What better way to travel and experience Seattle's surroundings than by riding one of the city's efficient water transportations like King County Water Taxi or Seattle-Bainbridge Ferry, which takes you on a 35-minute ride from Seattle to Bainbridge Island. The exciting ferry ride offers a breathtaking view of the city's skyline and good food and drink selection from its cafe. Don't miss a chance to embark on a cruise tour, sail around the harbor, and enjoy spectacular views of Elliott Bay and the beautiful Seattle skyline from the water. Number 1. Pike Place Market. Serving for more than a century, the Pike Place Market is one of the oldest operating public markets in the US. Branded as the soul of the city, it has been brought to life and color by local farmers, fishmongers, merchants, antique shops, and its 10 million visitors annually. The century-old market attraction is known for its fish market, with a tradition of throwing fish, which started out as a prank and became a tradition since people enjoyed the show. Explore the market to try some of Seattle's authentic food options, or just to buy beautiful flowers as the locals do. Visit the upper and lower Post Alley, with plenty of bars and restaurants that got its name after the former Post-Intelligencer newspaper. Don't skip the famous Gum Wall right under Pike Marketplace. We wish you an amazing trip to Seattle.